We've all heard the stories of Barry Allen, also known as the Flash, fighting crime with his alien friend Supergirl from Earth 38 and his doppelgangers of Harrison Wells from various Earths. While the Flash's adventures are sadly fictional, many of his adventures are based on modern theories. This includes the multiverse theory. There are 4 different theories of the multiverse. A level 1 multiverse depicts multiple universes exactly like Earth. A level 2 multiverse depicts multiple universes with just slightly different laws of physics. The level 3 multiverse theory is the most common known theory. It's the theory of parallel Earths, a different universe to play out each and every possibility. A level 4 multiverse depicts multiple universes completely different than ours. While we grow up learning about our universe, we really do live in a multiverse. To explain the multiverse theory, I must start by explaining string theory. String theory is a very complex idea, but to simplify it, it is the idea that every particle, even the subatomic particles in the atom, are made up of vibrating filaments called strings. These strings produce all the energy in our universe, and string theory introduces the idea of 5 dimensions instead of our common known 3. And these strings vibrate on those different dimensions. Because string theory is so complex and brings in so many different ideas, it is often used to explain everything that we don't know. Why is the universe expanding? String theory. Why does gravity defy quantum mechanics? String theory. Why does the multiverse exist? String theory. String theory can be used to explain the multiverse theory because it introduces those new dimensions. It introduces the idea that these other universes could be seated on those other dimensions, which is why we can't see them or why we can't find them. It also explains that the universe is moving away. It's expanding, and these different universes are getting farther and farther apart, while others might be getting closer and closer together. As I said, the universe is accelerating or expanding. This is because of entropy. Now, entropy is a lot of math that I don't have time to explain. But Brian Greene, a proponent superstring theorist, explained it by comparing it to tossing an apple and it going up faster and faster. This is because dark energy is pushing our universe, causing it to expand. The universe is made up of 68% dark energy, 27% dark matter, and 5% normal matter. The amount of dark energy in our universe is the perfect amount to form galaxies and stars where life can form, like Earth. When there is too much dark energy, galaxies won't form, stars won't appear. When there's too little, galaxies also won't form. So there could be other universes out there with no stars, no galaxies, or even nothing. We want to find these universes that are exactly like ours, that have the exact same amount of dark energy, but the possibilities are endless. Now, there are a lot of people out there that don't believe in the existence of the multiverse. Because, no one's been able to show it to us, right? But are we so arrogant to believe that because we can't see it, it doesn't exist? We couldn't believe in atoms. We couldn't see atoms, but we believed that they existed even in ancient times. In ancient Greece, there was atomism. We couldn't see the other planets long before the telescope, but we believed that they existed. In modern times, and all times, you can't see someone else's pain, but you believe it's there. So why can't we believe that the multiverse exists? We haven't been able to see the multiverse because of the extent of our visual cosmic horizon. Our visual cosmic horizon expands to about 42 billion light years. To explain the cosmic horizon, Neil deGrasse Tyson compared it to a ship out at sea. To simplify his analogy, there is a ship out on the sea, and as far as the crew can see, they are the only ship out. As far as their horizon goes, there's only one ship, them. But as they continue to sail, there's another ship. And as they get closer to each other, they see each other. And maybe there's an island out there, or even more ships. As we continue to expand and our visual cosmic horizon expands, we will be able to see these other universes. And while that's not happening now, one day it could happen. Now, while we grow up learning about our universe, we should be learning about our multiverse. After all, we live in one. A friend of mine and I often debate the multiverse. We both believe that it exists, but she believes in a level 4 multiverse where there are multiple universes, nothing like ours. And I believe in a level 3 multiverse where parallel Earths. We often get weird looks when we two 15-year-olds debate string theory as we're going out for coffee. But one day we were sitting on the swings in her backyard, and she looks at me and she goes, if the multiverse theory is correct, if your multiverse theory is correct, then there's a world where it isn't. Now, I just nod because I can't fathom a response to this. And the look on her face, she thinks she's won our long-lasting argument. And she says the multiverse theory doesn't cover paradoxical universes or paradoxical situations. Now, I pondered this for a second, and I turned to her, a smug grin on my face, and I said, except in the world where it does. That conversation really got me thinking about the possibilities that are out there. In another world, what am I like? What do I do? What are my friends like? Are they still the same people? Do I choose law school over med school? Did I die writing this speech or fall on my face giving it? What are these other worlds like? As I wrap up this long and confusing speech, that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about the possibilities. After all, they are endless.